Good morning. I am in the Manal store working alone. Not my first time doing that. Happens occasionally. It's January. It is the slowest retail month of the year, and so just kind of sitting here. I'm packing rosemary. Actually, someone had dropped off some rosemary, and a week or two ago it was fresh, but then it starts to fall off the stems. So we take it and get all the rosemary leaves off and then put it in little baggies so it's a little easier to manage, because otherwise when they start falling off like that we just end up with little pieces of rosemary all over the shelves in the store, and gets quite messy. So this is kind of in the little lulls in between sales. When there's no one in the store, this is what the staff and I do. In downtime is repackaging things and getting stuff situated, going through the store, making sure that the shelves look nice. We're trying to build trust in food, and so part of that is cleanliness and making things look nice and doing things like this instead of just letting this all fall all over the place. It's kind of one of our sticking points, is having nice clean stores and doing a lot of this work also for the farmers. We don't require any of the farmers to package or label or bring their stuff in a certain way. That's what other stores and farmers markets do. You have to force the farmers to wear all these other hats that have nothing to do with farming. And farming itself is hard work and a lot of luck when you deal with weather and pests and whatnot. And so asking them to have a very difficult job of growing food and then saying, now you have to do all these other things: customer service, packaging, transportation, cooling, pricing, all that different things. So now they come in, they tell us what they need to get for what they made, and that's it. That's all they have to do, and we handle all the rest. So doing things like this is part of handling all the rest. These came in a big box, and they were fresh, and so people were buying them in bundles for $1 each, because I want to say the person that brought them just gave them to the store because they have so many. They said they didn't want any money. They may have traded something for it, but so we would never force someone to, oh, you got to bring it packaged, you need to have it labeled. So we write down the farm name and that we traded them or they gave them for free, and track it in our system. But they were done in bundles with rubber bands. But now that they're drying out, we're going to put them in little packets. And then we have our date gun. We have a 2-line date gun. So it has today's date, which is when I packed it, and then the dollar per package. And so now they'll be nice and pretty and neat, and we'll set them out on the shelf. And yeah, you can smell it through the plastic. So these are, they're only a couple weeks old, so they're still nice and strong. Someone's going to really enjoy these. But that's kind of the day here, is sitting here in between customers doing little stuff like this. I got some admin stuff to do later as well. Just going through the day. Retail can be a little boring sometimes when it is slow. And then sometimes you get your ass kicked and it's really busy. But that's okay. That's part of the gig. And it's still early for us. There's probably 80 or 90% of the households in Albuquerque don't know that this store is here. And so that's why we ride out with the losses, because we know that over time we will introduce ourselves, and we think there's a healthy market of people who want to support and shop local, and they're willing to change their shopping and grocery habits a little bit to do it. So that's why we're here. But going to go ahead and put these out and finish packaging the rest of these.